New Year's is basically a time of celebration, fireworks, family, new beginnings. But in parts of northern Japan, New Year's is the most terrifying part of the year. Imagine this, a rural village buried in the snow. The wind howls through narrow streets. Homes glow faintly from within. Then, heavy footsteps outside. The door shakes and is being pounded. A voice snarls from the darkness.
Are there any lazy children in here?
What you're imagining is not a ghost story. It's not a prank. And it isn't a story told to frighten kids into behaving. It is tradition. It is Namahage. Namahage is a fearsome folkloric spirit from the Oga Peninsula in Akita Prefecture, located in Japan's northern Tohoku region. They are traditionally depicted as large human-sized figures wearing terrifying oni masks with horns and fangs. They are draped in straw cloaks and are known to carry knives or wooden blades. To an outsider, Namahage may look like demons, but they are not demons in the Western sense. They belong to a category of beings known as Raihoshin, visiting deities. Spirits that descend from the mountains or the sea at the end of the year to observe humanity and judge it, and judgment is never gentle. The name Namahage comes from the old phrase, Namahage, to peel away blisters. In harsh winters, people sat close to fires for warmth. Those who linger for too long develop bands or blisters called namami. These blisters became symbols of laziness, of idleness, of moral weakness. Namahage did not hunt bodies, they hunted bad habits. They are said to have targeted disobedient children, lazy adults and children, those who neglect their duties, and people who fail to honor elders and tradition. During their visits, they streamed questions like, are there any crying children? Any children who don't listen? Any lazy wives here? To list but a few. They carry blades, not to kill, but to strip away bad behavior. For children, the fear is absolute, because the monster isn't imaginary. It's standing in the room while their parents look on. Namahage originates from the isolated villages of the Oga Peninsula, a land of long, brutal winters, beautiful mountain ranges, coastal cliffs, and tight-knit communities. In ancient Japan, mountains were believed to be the realm of the gods and the dead. Anything that descended from the mountains was never ordinary, so when the Namahage came down each winter, people listened. There is no single origin story, and the uncertainty makes Namahage more unsettling. One legend claims 5 demons were brought to Oga by a foreign emperor. They tormented villagers until the locals tricked them into an impossible task, forcing them to flee. The demons promised to return. A second theory suggests Namahage evolved from mountain deities or ancestral spirits, visiting the human world once a year to observe behavior and restore order. Another theory, a darker theory, suggests Namahage may symbolize outsiders, invaders, tax collectors, or wandering enforcers, figures feared by the isolated villagers. Regardless of the origin, the result is the same. Fear became tradition. Every New Year's, the ritual still happens. Men dress as Namahage and go door to door. They bang on doors, burst inside homes, blame over children. Parents play along. They confess their children's misbehavior, and they promise improvement. The Namahage lecture. They threaten. They record names in fake ledgers. Only then do they leave, offering blessings for health and good harvests. No one is taken, but the fear lasts a lifetime. Now here is why the Namahage are truly disturbing. They are violent in appearance and demeanor, aggressive in behavior, and terrifying in presence. Yet they are not evil. Namahage do not punish sin. They punish failure to improve. They are not executioners. They are judges, in a world where many went past the judgment. Today, Namahage exists as a cultural festival, tourist attraction, a regional symbol, and has a museum exhibit dedicated to it in Oga. It is even recognized by UNESCO as a part of Japan's intangible cultural heritage and lingering fear. Many adults admit they were traumatized as children, nightmares, panic, terror that felt real and never really left them. This is because when fear is passed down for generations, it doesn't disappear, it evolves and becomes ingrained into your psyche. It represents something worse than a monster. Judgment. Namahage asks a terrifying question. What if monsters aren't here to destroy us? To hurt us? What if they're here to correct us? And when winter comes, when the door begins to shake, the most frightening part isn't the demon outside. It's wondering what your family will say about you when it asks, and whether they'll tell the truth. And then, awaiting the Namahage's final judgment,